So I was talking with a friend the other day and we were going over some old videos that I used to do, and he said, what were those videos that you used to try all these different things, you know, see what happens? And I said, they were what if. I had a lot of people asking me about what if videos. So what if I started doing those again? Today we're going to do a what if video. Let me know down below if you want me to keep these going. I got a bunch of stuff I can retry, plus with version 11 coming out, might as well try them all over again. So today, let's go do a what if video. Come on. Now I know not everyone knows what the what if videos are because I haven't done them for a long time, and I know I have a lot of new subscribers. So a what if video was where I would just take a bunch of questions, usually 5, maybe 6 questions, and just try them out. What if you do this? And then just do it. Really, it's just a basic form of testing things out. See if it works. Does it work? Yes or no? Or what happens? And that was the whole point. What happens if? What if? And if you're annoyed by those things popping up right now, every time I say what if in the video, it just pops up and says what if. Even if I say what if, what if, what if, what if, it's gonna keep popping up. I have no control over that. It just happens. I don't understand it. It's just in the editing software. What if I used a different editing software? All right, the first one, number 1. What if you're driving in autopilot? Let's put it in autopilot, and you unbuckle your seatbelt. Don't do this, don't try these. I'm being stupid, so you don't have to be stupid. But what happens if, what if, you unbuckle your seatbelt? Ready? What if you buckle it back up? Nope. All right. Stop it, car. That was quite annoying. And the person behind me was like, what the F, dude? What the F? I even buckled it back up and it still was going off, still going crazy. So what if you unbuckle your seatbelt? The whole thing goes crazy and it puts the hazards on. So don't try that, especially in traffic. I shouldn't be doing this at this time of day. Oh, there's a cop over there too. What happens if you're filming a what if video and you get pulled over? Well, you keep recording. That's what you do. You keep recording. What if you're driving through a park to try another what if video and everyone's staring at your car because it looks so cool? Because you are cool. All right, the next what if. What if your trunk is open? Yeah, put it in park because you can't open the trunk with the car running or in drive. What if the trunk is open and you start to drive? What happens? Well, it says the trunk is open, but how long does this beeping last? We're gonna keep driving and find out. Is it bad for that trunk? I'll let you know how long it takes. I do hear it making noise back there. Ooh, there's some mud over there. Kind of want to drive through that, but it's still making noise. Eventually, will it stop? Yes, it does stop, and it also shows the third row seat. It shows the third row seat, proof that they are forward facing. I've never seen that image before. You see the solid line in between? That's really cool. It does turn off after a while, so if you have something sticking out the back, say you go to Lowe's and you pick up some 12-foot 2x4s, they don't fit in this thing. You can have them stick out the back, hold the latch down, and still make it home. Eventually, it will stop beeping. Oh! What happens if you're filming a what if video and you almost take a front end collision from a Big Mac truck? People need to stop focusing on things that are distracting and pay attention to the road. Good thing I'm paying attention while I'm paying attention to you guys at the same time. If I can do 2 things at once, I mean, people can do 1. Jeez. All right, kind of on that same lines of the back door being open. What if you're driving in autopilot, I'm in autopilot, and you open the door? Well, if you push this button, it doesn't happen. Nothing happens, you can't work it. That button over there doesn't work, this one doesn't work, nothing's gonna happen. But what if you pull the handle. Same kind of thing happened like before. So it went out of autopilot, but actually you can go back in autopilot. That didn't put you in autopilot jail. Interesting. Usually when you let go and you don't do anything for a long time, it puts you in autopilot jail. This time it didn't put me in. I was able to go right back into autopilot once I closed the door. You're not supposed to use that emergency door handle all the time because that can damage the glass sometimes. I moved it really slow. If you yank that thing really hard, that can take the glass off the track and it messes things up. And fixing that, I was told by Tesla, it's about $400 worth of parts that are inside the door. Kind of crazy, so don't do that at home. So what if you take your Model Y, lift it, put some big tires on it, add a giant roof rack with a tire and all sorts of stuff, which is off right now because I just got back from my trip. But what if you add all that stuff? What does it do to the watt-hour per mile? Well, let me show you. And actually, if you want to see a good video, I took a whole long trip to Atlanta. It was a 500, almost 600 mile trip. And I showed my watt-hour per mile for the whole thing at the end, but you can watch the whole thing. It was a great event and everything, but that'll be linked over here. I'm gonna show you my lifetime average, and I'm gonna show you from the event. Since we've been driving, it's 350. Since I left for Atlanta Friday and came back today, and driving around today, I haven't reset this. My average, dude, my average is 420, bro. Elon's got to be proud of that thing. Look at that. But my lifetime average, now I have almost have 13,000 miles on the car. My average is 359. Now I'm not easy on my car. I've been to the racetrack. I've been to the Tail of the Dragon. I've kind of beat on this car a little bit, so my average is probably higher than most. I don't try to get the lowest watt-hour per mile. I'm not into that. I'm into the G-forces in this car, and that's why you buy a performance car, because it's fast. These things are super fast. So the number would be lower if I didn't lift this car up a little bit, but you know, still 359. I lifted this car, I can't remember. I'll try to look back to see what watt-hour per mile was when before I lifted this. I think my average before this, I think was right around 320, 325. And I'll try to find the miles and I'll put those down below. But if you want to lift your car and put this stuff up there, yes, it is going to affect the range a little bit, but I'm actually working on a video to work on some aerodynamics, see if that's the reason why I'm getting very high watt-hour per mile, or it's the tires. So I'm gonna take some stuff off of the car, put some stuff on, and see what happens. So stay tuned for that. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see that, because if you want to do this to your Model Y, make it look really cool, just like a lot of Jeep owners. They do this stuff to their car all the time, but they don't take it off-road. You can do the same thing. Make it look tough, make it look mean, make it look aggressive. Really get some attention, because this thing really gets attention. Let me tell you, everyone stares at this car. All right, this next one, what if you're in autopilot and you have to reboot the car while you're driving? Does it kick out of autopilot? Does it stay in autopilot? How long does it stay? Does it reboot and then to make you have to touch the wheel? Do you have to, what do you do? I got the GoPro running. I'm gonna reboot the car. I have to put you down because you have to use both thumbs onto the steering wheel nipples here, and you push those down. The screen will go black, and then we'll see. Put it in autopilot. I usually have to do it twice, and it takes a long time for my car to reboot for some reason. No connectivity. I don't even have oh, there it goes. I didn't even have connectivity on there. So this is going to be quite interesting because we're stopped traffic. Whoa. This is actually good because then we're still in autopilot. I'm not touching anything. It takes a long time for it to pop back up too in for the screen to pop back up for the T. It's kind of creepy at night when you have to do this. See which lane it picks. Well, it's going to just follow this car, which is good. I'm not getting... Oh, it beeped. It's never done that before. It's just stayed off, and once you pop back on, then it comes up. This is interesting. This is totally different than before. Before, it would just stay off completely, and you didn't have any audible sounds or anything. Turn signals didn't work or anything. This is interesting how it's doing this. They've changed that. So now it's just starting to pop up, but we already heard the audible noise. And I just got a notification. My phone just connected to the car. What's it gonna do here? Oh, that was close. I had to take over. I have fun making those kind of videos. Hopefully you like those what if videos. If you do, please give it a thumbs up and also put in the comments down below that you like them and you want me to continue them. And maybe if you even have any questions that you want answered, I'll put them in there and give you credit for it as well. As always, stay awesome, stay positive, have fun in life. You gotta be able to have fun in life because you never know when a truck might come and just crush your dreams. And that's no joke. That truck almost hit me. If I was watching you guys and I wasn't watching the road and it stayed in autopilot, I wonder what would have happened. I wonder if it would have taken over. I mean, I took over, but I wonder if it would have moved out of the way. That's kind of crazy to think about. That's scary. It can happen just like that.
What if? What if? Is that what you said? You say, what if? Nigga, that's how it can be logical at times. What if? I be feeling, you know, think about it. What if?